Wait, on Friday you told me Eli was not elite, right? Did you say that?
But now he has a defense because when he's gone to those Super Bowls, what did he have, Skip? A defense.
Did I see Michael Strahan out there yesterday? Did I see Antonio Pierce out there yesterday?
JPP.
He's back with one hand.
Got Olivier Vernon.
I like him.
They got Damian Harrison.
He's okay.
And that guy that scooped up that block field goal.
He's not bad.
The one that locked down Dez had him on.
Yeah, he locked
him on lockdown.
Dez locked down Dez.
No.
Yes.
Janoris Jenkins locked down Dez.
Touchdown pass right in your hands, handcuffed or not. Maybe he did have handcuffs on. He couldn't control the ball to the ground.
Sterling Shepard is looking. He doesn't play like a rookie. He plays big time.
I told you I loved him. Saw every play played at Oklahoma. He's really good.
I didn't really know what to expect, Skip. I mean, a guy not playing after 2 years, a timing guy, and that's what Victor Cruz is. He's a slot receiver who needs to play. He needs to have a feel of the game, and he hadn't played in 2 years. He looks good. Now, that superhero haven't even started yet, Odell Beckham Jr. Now, once he gets into the game plan, it's good night, Irene. Your Cowboys stand no chance.
Who is Irene? I don't know who she is. I don't know her.
Hey, that's good night. Good night, Irene. See you next.
You know
next
Irene?
week.
I don't know Irene.
I don't know her. Okay. But you can say good. Okay, good night, Cowboys. Once Victor Cruz get going, how about that?
He's been going.
No.
Wait, has Odell Beckham been playing?
No.
Has he been hurt?
He hasn't had one of those Odell Beckham Jr. games. You know it's coming, Skip. You know he's going to erupt.
I don't know. I haven't seen him.
We've seen Sterling Shepard and Victor Cruz play really, really well. Hey, he had 80 yards in the first game. He had, another 80, 90 this past game. But that's not the Odell Beckham Jr. we know and love. We know he's a threat every time to get 150, a couple of touchdowns. But the defense is what's going to do it for him this year. Eli doesn't have to have those 350 games and 4 touchdowns in order to win because we saw that with his brother. We saw his brother. If his brother didn't throw 350 and 3 touchdowns, they really didn't have a chance to win. And we saw last year in the playoffs, he could throw for 140, he could throw for 150, but he had a dominant defense, and they won the Super Bowl.
Wait a second. He threw for 368 yesterday. And how many times did he get it in the end zone? None. How do you throw for 368 and you have no touchdowns?
Warren Moon threw for over 400 one time and didn't get the ball. But that's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is the objective is to win the game. I know I'm sure Eli would have loved to have with those numbers, 32 or 41, 368. I'm sure he'd love to get the ball in the end zone 3 or 4 times, Skip, but it didn't happen. But guess what else didn't happen? He kept the Saints out of the end zone more than what they needed.
That was impressive, but on the road, they always struggle on offense. I didn't think they'd struggle like that.
So what about that defense that held your Cowboys to 19?
It's because all the drops, up and down the field, up and down the field.
Skip,
it's a fourth-round rookie starting his first game ever. Really?
Skip, they were bad. I mean, you know how bad the Giants were last. Think about how bad the Giants were last year, Skip. And now they're eighth. Now they're eighth in defense, and total defense, and 13th in pass defense. That's a winning formula. Clean up the turnovers. I think that's something they can clean up. They can protect the football better than what they do. Their defense is only going to get better because they're only going to start to grow in confidence. And now once that superhero get going,
Eli,
Mr. Beckham.
Oh, Mr. Beckham. You know,
you're gonna put some spec on his name now. When the Cowboys go,
I just didn't know he was playing.
When the Giants go to the new stadium, you're gonna be upset when he dropped 200 on you.
Yeah,
you was like, what happened? Jason Garrett. I placed this right at the feet of Jason Garrett.
All right. You know, Joy, every day when we finish our pre-show meeting, I come out and I see this giant cardboard cutout.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about my homeboy.
Oh, wait a second.
Don't worry about my homeboy.
You need backup today?
Yep. That's my homeboy, because I was talking about him, and I said, Eli, I need you to take some time off. He said, well, Shannon, I'm not going to be able because I'm studying game tape because I'm going to win this division this year. And he said, but this is what I'll do. I'll send you something. Got a towel across it because, you know.
Because he was working extra hard?
No, because he says, he said, what I want to do, throw this towel in for the Cowboys because it's over for them. Their season is over.
On my notes. Now I'm in trouble.
Their season is
Joy,
over.
every day we come out of our meeting, that is sitting outside or standing outside our meeting room, and I always stop and I give him the big thumbs down because look at that face. Is that not typical Eli grimace face?
Why are you worried about?
It's like bitter Eli face. Am I right? Look at that.
It's nice of him to come and join us on set, though.
This is a face of a 2-time Super Bowl winning
Yeah.
MVP in the Super Bowl.
Luckiest Super Bowl quarterback ever.
Skip.
Ever.
Skip.
You know what? Sometimes I don't think he knows where he is. He's just out there playing.
Hey,
He's like,
Eli.
where am I? What?
Eli, would you like? Is there something you'd like to say to Tony Romo? Well, I would like to say something. I could talk to Tom because Tom has Super Bowls. I could talk to Ben. I could talk to my brother Peyton. I could talk to Russell. But I can't say anything to Tony because Tony don't know what it's like to be a Super Bowl champion. He doesn't know what it's like to be a Super Bowl MVP player. So as of right now, Tony Romo and the Cowboys, y'all kick rocks, and we're 2-0, and we're winning this division again.
All I give you is 2-0. A very lucky, fortunate 2-0. No offensive touchdowns. What do you think about that yesterday, Eli? How do you feel about it? Oh, yeah, you're grimacing. You're doing bitter Eli face because you couldn't score on the Saints with 2 backup corners. Way to go, Eli.
Is that, you know, something else? What I can't talk to Tony Romo about? Injuries. He said, I haven't missed a game. How many games have Tony Romo missed?
You know what? That's the expression I see
Hey,
when he led
Eli.
the NFL in interceptions, not once or twice, 3 times. And who knows? He may do it a 4th time this year.
He says, you know why Tony Romo can't lead the league in interceptions? Because he doesn't play enough games. He's always hurt.